Rogers here with Prosper You, and I'm joined by Robert Brown, the Goldwell National Artist and owner of Hairobert Salon in Germantown, Tennessee. So, Robert, you're an educator with Goldwell. You're also a top-earning stylist at your salon. Could you talk about consultations and some of the things that you do to help build your average ticket?
One of the things that I find when I work in almost every salon is that the average client is usually not even aware of all the add-ons and possibilities that you have on the menu. They might see them on stick-ons, on mirrors. They might see somebody getting a service, but they don't know that it necessarily pertains to them. So more times than not, just letting people know what's possible is an instant one right there. You have to offer a little taste of something to get them hooked, to show them the realm of possibility of what it could turn into. And so every salon's different. You have to have that conversation with management, agreeing like how much you can give away. But a lot of times with add-ons or add-ins, just a little taste of it is sometimes just the key you need for them to want more.
So what advice would you give to new stylists that, maybe are a little unsure on how to do that?
Well, the other thing that I notice with younger stylists is that they always seem to be rushing through. And when you're younger and you don't have a full book, what's the rush? Why are you rushing so fast? You should enjoy that time in your career where you have time to do those extra add-ons and overlays and longer styling and working with the client and spinning it. It's the busier stylists that have a tricky time trying to get stuff into the menu because they're working at a max speed. So when you're younger, be thorough, be correct, take your time, be neat, take that time and build that relationship, because that client you're with right now will probably be with you from 20 years from now. And it will just grow and grow and grow. You forget that everyone in your chair right now is going to probably still be with you if you give that kind of service. It's simple.
I love what you said, because it's, with newer stylists, you might have one client in your chair and you're really maximizing that potential with that client. We always think like, I have to have 200-300 clients, but really what you're saying is if you can maximize them.
Right, exactly. And, always work with the client and let them know that you're on their side. So if their resistance is budgetary, then help work with how much they have to spend and how frequent they can come in. If their resistance is fashion and they feel like it's too bold or too wild, dilute it down and give them a taste of it and take them there. It doesn't have to be all in one day. It's a journey.
Getting them hooked.
Right, just get them that thing where they feel so safe that after they feel that safe, after several visits, you'll find that they start to give you carte blanche. Since you've never done them wrong, they would probably let you have more realm of possibility.
Okay, so building your average ticket, really focusing in on the client that you have in your chair. What happens when you've built your clientele and you're ready to raise your prices?
This is a mind trip for all stylists globally, because we love our customers and we know too much about them, and we know if they have financial difficulties or whatever, those kind of things, and you're always trying to build in the deal and all those things. But once you have everyone to a steady pace, you really have to stop and ask yourself, am I giving quality service? Do I deserve to give myself a raise? And once you feel that in your heart and you know you're doing a great job, you're doing great hair, and the hair's looking good when it's coming back, it's time. And you don't just do sticker shock with someone when they walk to the front desk and say, oh, by the way, did I tell you I raised my prices 20%? That's not how it happens. You have to forecast that and just give everyone a warning that just as of a certain date, all service prices will be 10% more, etc. And if anyone balks or whatever, just say, well, let me see if I can find some way to work with you, and we'll find something that you can do that'll keep you in your price range.
What final advice would you have for someone in the industry that's wanting to increase their average ticket?
Be consistent with your work, be thorough, and remind yourself that every time someone walks out of that chair, that is the best advertisement of all time. And if it's looking good and someone comes back from what they saw, those are little ticks on the board of every time the prices should go up. If you're sending hair out into the world and it's begetting 3 and 4 and 5 people that are coming back from someone they saw, that tells you it's time, because you're creating a product that people are wanting and you're creating beauty that they can't get anywhere else. That's
Thank
really
you.
the game.
I love that. So the information that we've covered, we've talked about, doing add-on services, but really it sounds like be excited about your work and make it memorable. And then you'll just continue to add on services. You'll continue to grow as a stylist. So, Robert, thank you so much for your information
pleasure.
today.
If you love it, they'll love it.
Thank you so much for watching.